everyone, it's Cass from the Perris Library, and today we'll be making our very own shadow box out of cardboard. We're going to start off with some cardboard, some decorative paper. For this next one, you do have options, so you could either use scissors, an X-Acto knife, or a box cutter. But I would advise you to have a parent or guardian present to assist you with these sharp tools to be safe. And I would give the same advice for the hot glue gun, as it can get really hot and hurt you. So please just be really safe when using all the materials. The next thing you'll need are clothes hangers, and some string, and some tape. Oh, and you can't forget some fake flowers, some paint of any kind, a paintbrush, a ruler, and a marker. And if you didn't get all of that, don't worry, I got you. I wrote it down all for you. First thing we're going to do is plug in our hot glue gun and put it to the side, as we will need it later. Now grab your cardboard, your ruler, and a marker, and you're gonna kind of make a box, but not really. You just want to know where you're going to start your ruler. And at the 2.5 inches, I'm going to place dots all around, and then make a line, because that's where I want to cut to make my shadow box. And you're going to do it all the way through like this. And then once you're all done on all sides, you're going to cut it either with your scissors or your box cutter, or your X-Acto knife like I am. And if you're going to use a box cutter or X-Acto knife, always cut sideways, never towards you. You could really hurt yourself that way, so always sideways. And this is what you should get. So now we're going to tape it up, and then choose our decorative paper. And then once we choose our decorative paper, we're going to trace, so we can place our decorative paper inside our shadow box to cover up our cardboard. It's not going to be perfect, so don't worry about it. Just cut it and then we'll fix it later. As you can see, mine was a little too big, so then I grabbed a marker and placed it all around to see where I would need to cut, and then put the scissors, take it out, and then just cut it, and it should fit better than it did before. And don't worry about it being too perfect, because we will be decorating it. Now that you got it down, just hot glue it in. Now I'll be using my paint to cover my mistakes. So I made a mix of pink and red and just went all the way through to match my decorative paper. And it should look like this. Now that I painted my mistakes away, let's move on to our decorative paper and place it all around our box, and we're going to use the same tracing method we did for the inside of our box. This is what it should look like. And to make my shadow box more memorable, oh, I can't say that word, I got some receipts and a sticker and the tickets I got that day. And just so it makes it more meaningful when you're making the shadow box, you really want to put memories in this. And that's how it should look like after you glue it in. Now I'm going to hang up my string for my pictures. And if you remember from my cardboard photo frame video, the string needs to be nice and tight for your pictures, as they do have some weight. Now let's get our clothespins and put it all together. Now that we know how it will look like, let's put our pictures and clothespins to the side and add in our fake flowers. Get as creative as you want. This is how mine ended up. And then I'm just going to add my pictures as my finishing touch. Wow, look how great that looks. Oh, but wait. We need to put something on the back so we can hang our shadow box. But don't worry, that's why we have extra cardboard. And we're going to pick our ruler and our marker to help us out. So I chose 2.5 inches again. And then 3 inches on the side, and then just putting your ruler in the middle and create 2 more little squares on the bottom, and just cut those through with whatever you have, your scissors or your X-Acto knife or your box cutter. This is what you should get. Put the little small ones on the side, and then place it right at the top and make sure it's on the correct side. got a hanging shadow box. Wasn't that so fun? I hope you guys had a good time with this craft. We're going to move on to our book recommendation for this video. And I got some really good books for you today. I got Beast Boy from Teen Titans by Kemi Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo. This goes into the origins of how Beast Boy became the person that he is and the start of his self-discovery. For our next book, we're going to jump into another DC character book called Black Canary Breaking Silence by Alexandra Monier. This story is about Dina and how she realized who she can be and what she can do, but will her self-discovered talent help her at all? For more information on these books or books like this, please visit our website. There you'll find all types of resources we offer in all our Riverside County branches near you. Thank you for watching!